In the early 1970s, a young boy named Jensen was being raised in a poverty stricken household. His family faced significant financial challenges and their means were extremely limited. Seeking a better life, his parents made the bold decision to immigrate to the United States when he was just a child. Settling in Sacramento, California, the Huang family worked tirelessly to build a new life. Jensen's father found the work as a janitor while his mother took on multiple jobs to support the family. Now, despite their hardships, they instilled in Jensen the values of hard work, perseverance, and the importance of education. They couldn't afford luxuries, but they made sacrifices to ensure that their children had the opportunities they never had. Amidst this backdrop of economic struggle, Jensen discovered a passion for technology. His fascination with computers began with an old machine that barely functioned, but it ignited a fire within him. While many of his peers were playing outside, Jensen was captivated by the inner workings of the computer, often tinkering with it to understand how it functioned. This early exposure set him on a path toward a career in technology, but it was not without its challenges. Determined to succeed, Jensen excelled academically, earning a scholarship to Oregon State University. He studied electrical engineering, pouring his heart and soul into his education. The pressure to succeed weighed heavily on him. He knew that his family's sacrifices depended on his ability to make something of himself. After graduating with honors, he continued to Stanford University to deepen his knowledge and expertise. In 1993, Jensen, alongside two friends, founded Nvidia, a bold move rooted in his vision of transforming graphics technology. The early days were fraught with uncertainty. Nvidia started as a small company with limited resources, and the financial strain of competing in a cutthroat industry loomed large. The weight of expectations and the fear of failure were constant companions. Would they succeed? Or would they become just another footnote in the tech industry's history? Their breakthrough came with the Riva series of graphic cards, which quickly gained traction among gamers. Jensen's relentless pursuit of innovation began to pay off, but he knew that this success was only the tip of the iceberg. His ambition drove him to develop the GeForce line of graphic cards, a revolutionary product that would change the landscape of gaming and graphics forever. The thrill of success was intoxicating, yet Jensen remained grounded, aware of the long journey that had brought him here. As Nvidia expanded, so did Jensen's vision. He recognized the potential of graphics and technology beyond gaming. Applications like in artificial intelligence and self-driving cars beckoned. Under his leadership, Nvidia evolved into a powerhouse in the tech industry, transforming not just the gaming world but sectors like healthcare and automotive technology. Today, Jensen Huang is celebrated not just as the CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company, but as a beacon of hope for those who come from humble beginnings. Now, let us understand how Nvidia killed Intel and AMD. Now, in the bustling world of technology, where innovation was the name of the game, three giants stood tall: Intel, AMD, and Nvidia, right? Now, each sought to dominate the rapidly evolving landscape of computing, but it was Nvidia that would emerge as the disruptor. How? Let's see. But first, let's look into their humble beginnings. In 1993, Nvidia was founded by three friends: Jensen Huang, Chris Malachowski, and Curtis Graham. And these three shared a vision of transforming graphics. Now, at that time, Intel and AMD were focused on building powerful CPUs, which were essential for running computers. However, gamers were increasingly demanding better graphics for their favorite games, and the existing solutions were lacking. The spark of innovation. Recognizing this gap, Nvidia set out to create a specialized processor for graphics, the Graphics Processing Unit or GPU. In 1999, they launched the GeForce 256, which was touted as the world's first true GPU. This was a game changer. While Intel and AMD were busy enhancing their CPUs, Nvidia was revolutionizing the gaming experience, delivering stunning graphics and smoother gameplay, building alliances. But Nvidia knew that having great technology wasn't enough. They needed to forge strong relationships with gamers and developers. So they rolled up their sleeves and worked closely with studios to ensure that their games would run best on Nvidia hardware. As a result, gamers began to flock to Nvidia graphics cards, believing they were essential for the ultimate gaming experience. The GeForce brand became synonymous with high quality gaming. The rise of gaming. As the gaming industry exploded in popularity, Nvidia capitalized on this momentum. They continuously innovated, introducing new features that made gaming even more immersive. From advanced 3D graphics to real-time ray tracing, Nvidia was always a step ahead. Meanwhile, Intel and AMD were still primarily focused on their CPUs, trying to enhance their performance for general computing tasks, diversifying the playground. Seeing the potential in other industries, Nvidia didn't limit itself to gaming. They recognized that their powerful GPUs could be used for artificial intelligence, data centers, and even self-driving cars. This strategic move allowed them to tap into emerging markets and diversifying their revenue streams. While Intel and AMD were still playing catch up in these fields, Nvidia had already established itself as a leader. Now, a marketing masterclass. Nvidia also excelled in marketing. They positioned themselves as the champions of gamers and tech enthusiasts. Through eye-catching advertisements, sponsorships of gaming tournaments, and events like the GPU Technology Conference, they created a loyal community of fans. This strong branding made Nvidia products not just a choice but a lifestyle for many. The shift to AI. As artificial intelligence started to take the world by storm, Nvidia seized the opportunity. They developed GPUs tailored for AI and machine learning, becoming essential tools for researchers and developers. Intel and AMD struggled to pivot their existing technologies to compete in this new arena. Nvidia was now not just a graphics company, it was a key player in the future of technology. The final blow. By the time Intel and AMD realized the need to focus on graphics and AI, Nvidia was already miles ahead. Their GPU powered everything from high-end gaming rigs to advanced AI research. As a result, Nvidia solidified its position in the tech world, leaving competitors like Intel and AMD scrambling to catch up. Conclusion. Nvidia's story is one of vision, innovation, and strategic thinking. By focusing on graphics when others were not, building strong relationships with developers, and adapting to new markets like AI, Nvidia didn't just compete, it changed the game entirely. While Intel and AMD remain important players, Nvidia's relentless drive and forward thinking have established it as a leader in the tech industry, proving that in the world of technology, adaptability is the key to survival.